Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back again to my channel. It's the Real Yeduke on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, on Facebook, single mother, single father in Europe. This morning we are going to talk about beauty and our young girls that decide to put themselves out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I've seen a lot of young girls, young, beautiful, vibrant girls put themselves in this app. And I believe it's very, very dangerous. Okay. With many things that I see they do on this Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, in my mind, I believe it is a very, very dangerous move as a woman to put yourself in this app. And at the same time, you don't have sense. Many of them are putting themselves in this app, but they have no sense at all. Let me see my Facebook because I made a whole full video the other day and there was no voice. Okay, let me just check and come back again. I made a whole full video without no voice, and you just
friend
need
there.
a
So
voice.
I don't know what that suggests, but they're trying to make it sound like the boy ran away after, doing. Let's talk about the TikTok girl, Mimi, who died on the 18th of July, 2022, under a very mysterious circumstance.
This is what happened to Mimi.
Looking as though she was going to
My
recover,
phone fell
only for her
yesterday,
to be
and
rushed
this
to
is
the
the
hospital
result
by
I
her
have now.
boyfriend, and then eventually dying in the hospital after failing to respond to treatment. When the news of her death began to circulate, some of her friends started claiming that it was her boyfriend who used her for money rituals. And this is a part of her story that sounds very mysterious. Mimi's friends began to speak out. Most of them were of the opinion that it was her boyfriend, a young man whose name we don't know, who used Mimi for money rituals. The claim was that the friends got a tip-off from only God knows who that Mimi's boyfriend was going to use her for money rituals before 12 midnight on the 18th of July 2022. So the claim is suggesting that the friends were trying to reach Mimi, trying to call her parents, trying to beat the clock to save her from being used for the money rituals. But they couldn't beat the clock to save her. And that is because she was living with her boyfriend at the time. And they pointed out the fact that nobody knew who the boyfriend was, suggesting that Mimi was hiding the boyfriend's identity from her friends. They said she was keeping the relationship a secret because, she was afraid of anyone coming between them. So, due to the fact that her friends did not know where her boyfriend lived, they could not save her according to the claim. They could not save her from the boyfriend using her for money rituals. So, when she died on the 18th, they pretty much assumed that it was the boyfriend who had successfully used her for the money rituals. Then there was a claim that her family went to the hospital, but they could not find the boyfriend there. So I don't know what that suggests, but they're trying to make it sound like the boy ran away after, doing what he had allegedly done with her. Although no words have been gotten from close relatives of hers, all we've been hearing is just from the friends and people who claim they know her. But this is my thoughts. The fact is, whether or not she was used for rituals, she was visibly sick for some days. It was something that everybody knew about. It's not as if she was murdered, stabbed, or cut into pieces, in the usual fashion we know money rituals to be. Maybe then it would have been a lot believable that he had used her for money rituals. Don't get me wrong. I understand that there are people who believe that you can use money rituals without having to cut them or stab them or cut their head. I don't know what they call it, whether it's soul money rituals where they take your soul, take your life. I don't know. But there's a general belief that people can be used for rituals without having them being caught or killed or stabbed. So I guess those suggesting she was used for money rituals are of that opinion. But then how can that be proven? How can we hold our boyfriend responsible for killing her under the claims of money rituals? Even if they find him today, what are they going to do? Are they going to lock him up? Would they take him to court for murder? I kind of doubt. And those are friends who claim they got a tip off, about the money ritual.
I think there should be a law. This question that True and Crime Daniel just asked is really something that we need to digest too as people. I think there should be a law on money ritual, which there should be a law. A law is supposed to be created due to the reality of the place you stay. Okay, Like in Nigeria, you see the police have to drill some people before they get information from them. Over here in Europe, it's not permitted. In America, it's not permitted. So many places, it's not permitted. But in Nigeria, that is the reality of life that we found. And we just saw the recent girl that this something like this happened to, ritual, that she just lost her life through this thing called money ritual. Every day we see a lot of girls disappearing every day in our society to end up with their dead body being found and a lot of body parts missing. And you see all the blames is heaped on the woman that decide to go with him to the hotel, that decide to go with him to whatever. That is, are you people going to tell me that women don't disappear in the church? The other day, Uwa, this girl Uwa, she went to the church and something happened to her. So when we continue to shift the blame from the culprits, from the criminals, and put the blames on the women, we are never going to get a solution as a society. We need to go for all these people. I will see men like they are defending them, like the woman went to the hotel, all this stuff. Does this girl go to the hotel now before she got what she got? She was with her boyfriend, she was living with her boyfriend, she's a TikToker and all this stuff. Many women don't understand the society where we come from. That is the problem many of our ladies are having. They need to study the men in our community, the society very well. That many men are very vicious in our society and many of them are very wicked. We prove every day, we see proof of dangerous crimes and behaviors every day in our community. That is why women need to be very, very self-conscious. Don't trust the nigger. Don't trust them. Many of them are capable of eliminating a whole entire family. Many of them have anger issues and many of them hate women. Put that in the back of your mind. Before you putting yourself all over social media, putting yourself all over TikTok, like one video that I saw, the lady was saying, I'm an Ashawo, whatever, Ashawo benefit me. If you want to sleep with me, call me and all those stuff. Don't you know that you are putting yourself in a harm way? You are making yourself a target for all these boys. You are making yourself a target. Most Nigerian men, most African men, they love to hook with women and sleep with them. What they don't like is for you to say publicly that you are available. Because they might see you in the street, they will toast you, they will want to sleep with you. They, even if you are a married woman, they don't care. But they don't want you to advertise yourself publicly. And when you do that and you are beautiful, you become a prey to them. They want to target you and prove a point to you. That is who they are. When you come out and say you are beautiful, you are this, you make them feel angry. You make them remember their miserable mothers that were suffering, that were struggling. It doesn't make them happy that you clean up from the gutter. They are going to come from for you because that is the group of men that told you that you should marry for love. You should never marry for money. And now you come out that you are a slave queen, you charge money for knacking and all those stuff. They are not going to be happy because they are broke as us. They so broke, many of them. They believe that you want to open the eyes of other women to be asking for money. So they are going to try to eliminate you. That is one mistake you should never do on social media. Over sexualizing yourself, announcing yourself to people on social media that you are Ashawo, you are this, you are that. I don't condemn you doing whatever you want to do, but be careful in this app because there is a lot of criminals walking around this app like bunch of ants. There's a lot. You have to be careful. There's a lot of dusty and angry men all over this Facebook walking around trying to target women, scam them, eliminate them, prove a point to people. Be very, very careful, ladies, young ladies, mothers. Be very, very careful with your girls. Look at what they do on social media. Take a look at what they do on social media, whether they are boys too. Take a look at what they do on social media. They can be a prey. There can be people that will disguise. If you have a son, there are men that will disguise as women and talk to them and lure them and do something very dangerous to your kids. So be very, very careful in this app. When you go around and start showing your body, over sexualizing your body, there are a lot of pedo men and women that can attack you. There are a lot of jealous friends. There are a lot of people that will attack you when you choose to put yourself in a public place, over sexualizing yourself. There is going to be a lot of haters. Many men don't love beautiful women. They want to see the moment they end you. They want to enjoy that moment. That is why you should never make that mistake, putting yourself on social media, over sexualizing yourself, trying to meet up with men on social media. It is a very, very dangerous game because you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know who is under that keyboard. You don't know who is under that keyboard. You don't just know. It might be your worst enemy. It might make sure he do everything, book you in a nice hotel, do everything. And when you get there, you will see is that person that really want to snuff at the life out of you. What do you have to do? You went there without planning anything evil, without protection, without thinking that, oh, maybe it might be a bad person. This person might sweet talk you. It might put another person on the phone to sweet talk you everything, and you get to the hotel, you see it's somebody that don't like you. What do you have to do? That is why you have to be careful as a ladies. We see a lot of TikToker, the other person fought from how many stories the other day. Do you know if somebody pushed her? Do you know if somebody dressed up or form put themselves as if they are rich men or rich women and hook up with that lady, and at the end of the day, they go to the hotel and the person have to throw her from somewhere down. Nobody ask you not to do your TikTok or whatever. I will not ask you not to do your TikTok or whatever you want to do on social media. Be careful when you are hooking up with people in this app, because you don't know who you are going to hook up with. Some people will watch some of your video, even as beautiful as that video, as nice as that video, as nice as that message, they are going to hate you. They are going to feel infuriated and want to do something to you. By you hooking up with them through the same app, it is going to be bloody and dangerous for you as a woman, even as a man, to know who is in the other side of the app. You don't even know, and you will decide to put yourself in a harm way because you just want to get like and love. When something happened to you, nobody is going to care. I'm telling you, nobody is going to care. There was a Instagram influencer the other day. She have a lot of millions of followers, and she decided to organize a show. Nobody went to the show. Nobody went to the show. But on Instagram, she will feel like she's so important, she's so whatever. Nobody went to her show on Instagram. Nobody went there. She was alone there. That is why you have to be very, very careful on this app, especially when you are a content creator. You are there, you are dancing, you are doing all these extra sexualized things. You have to be careful so that you don't meet a problem. You have to be careful. Many people in this app are not mentally balanced. Many people are not okay. Facebook don't check that. Facebook don't check all those stuff. Many people are on your Facebook page. They are not living anymore. They have already bought. Many people are on Facebook with anger issues and everything. And many of us, we don't read the community we come from. Is it this same community that when we grow from Nigeria, that when a girl is beautiful, many men, when I was growing up, I used to hear it from guys that this girl, too, they make shakara. We will just RAP her. We will just pregnate her. You see, they want to do damage to you. They want to harm you because of your beauty. Your beauty is good, it's cute if you can manage it. But if you can't manage your beauty can become a problem to you. Your beauty can bring harms to you if you don't carry beauty with brain. When your beauty is not managed with brain, it can become a very deadly to you. That is why you have to be careful as a woman. The way you go around parading yourself, soliciting nonsense on social media, telling people you are a harlot, you are hook up, you are whatever. Many men are going to use it against you. In a community where there is no law and order, where there are so many bad people, you have to be very, very careful. You will see these people will keep your video and they will do something to you. You will be many people will torture you. These guys that you want to please on social media. These guys you want to shake your boom boom for on social media. Please, ladies, let it remain on social media. If anybody try to hook you up, please block them. That they want to see you, they love you, they have been watching your video for long. I really love that video you did the other day. The message is good, whatever. Be extremely careful. Don't hook up with them. Many of them don't actually love women, they don't like you. They want to see how you will cry in the last minutes. Many of them want to see your last minute cry. So be careful. This app is good. It bring money, it bring everything, bring fame. It can bring your hand. It can bring your 6 feet. Be careful. And all these dusty boys all over in our community that don't want to look for a job, they don't want to do anything constructive with their life except looking for somebody to waste their life, because I call money ritual a waste of life. You cannot get money by spilling somebody's blood. It is never going to give you money. You can waste that person, but you will never enjoy that money. We all see every day how many young boys are going down every day. I have refused for a long time to put rest in peace in the pictures when I don't personally know why you went to 6 feet. I've refused because too much evil in our community, and I believe that if you do something bad, you're going to pay for it. If you take somebody's life, you're going to pay for it when the time comes. I've refused to put like on any money that I don't know the sources. I don't know these people going to work every day and they come out with their money, their rich, their car, everything, people tapping from their blessing. I have never tapped from the blessing of anyone, but not even now. Not even now, when I don't personally know you. Instead of tapping from your blessing, I will spend time to build my own life. I don't know you. We live in a very dangerous society where everything goes. And you come out a boy of 20, 30 years, you come out with a car that your own father, after 60, 70 years in Nigeria, could not make that money. Do you think it is easy to make money? They're scamming people. They are destroying the name of our country and making life and our reputation so dirty all over the world. And you want me to tap into it. And when people talk about them, you call them jealous. You forget you have children, you have sisters, you have nieces, you have families, you have neighbors that can easily go missing in that type of a community. And you begin to clap for them. You begin to think it's normal. If nobody agree with your evil behavior, you call them jealous. You're jealous. No, nobody's jealous of nonsense. Nobody is jealous of nonsense. These guys need to be held accountable by the whole society at large. Stop supporting ritualists. Stop supporting lazy youth. Stop supporting people that are destroying the life of families and people. Stop blaming the victim. Stop it. I don't care if they went to hotel with this person. There was an agreement before going to hotel. In Holland, people go to hotel with men, even the government collect tax on it. They don't end up killing those people. They don't end up sending them to 6 feet. They do their business transaction and everybody go. And if something goes wrong, the judge, the law, the police is going to hold that man accountable for the rest of his life and the society at large. So if you are a woman, I read a lot of comments on some videos, and I see the blame the women, shift all the blames from these killers and put the blames on the women. They went to the hotel. These men can easily deceive you in 1001 different types of ways and get you. That is why you have to be very, very careful. They can be your best friend, even if you don't even have intimate relationship with them, like you sleeping together, your boyfriend, your whatever. This Mimi, she packed into the house of the guy. And people put an alert that the guy is going to use her for ritual and all those 12 by 12 p.m. Maybe it was the friends of the guy that had all those things, and they have to alert her, and her phone was off, because most of these guys, they know how to manipulate these women very well. They know how to tell them what they want to hear. They know how to onboard them and make them obedient, due to the law of the Nigeria that a woman have to be obedient, a woman have to lose her sense when she marry, a woman have to obey her husband. So you are very easy to be used for nonsense when you don't carry your brain because of a piece of dick. When you don't carry your brain because of a piece of man, you are going to have problem when you cannot tap into your discerning spirit, and when you cannot take a decision because of a piece of relationship, you are going to have a problem. Maybe the guy decided to off her phone and all those stuff, and she was incommunicated, and at the end of the day, the guy rushed her to the hospital, that something have already happened to her, and that was how she gone. When we talk about ritual, it doesn't mean that some past is going to be missing. Okay, they can do those stuff without anything missing. I just lost a friend recently, a very good friend of mine. Whenever I go to Nigeria, we play, we eat, we drink, we do everything together. I just called 2 months ago asking for her, and somebody told me that she was used for money ritual. That some Igbo boys used her for money ritual, that she was sick and everything, and they find out that something like that happened to her. This thing don't have to be body missing anymore. Okay? And stop defending all these people. You defending them as a woman, you put yourself in a harm way. You give them more power to do nonsense. You give them more knowledge, because they know that people are going to blame these women. They can easily lie to this woman. Look, we want to make a film, and we want to film it in the hotel. They can lie. They can come with camera, anything. Look at the one I watched yesterday. Was like they found 12 condoms with the lady. So who is going to book into a hotel with 12 boys? They can do every sort of manipulation to get any woman. So stop blaming people that they were greedy because of 50,000, because of 10,000, they went to the hotel. These people are vicious. They are wicked. They can do anything to get any woman. So if you are a mommy, you are a dick worshiper, you continue, you are a male identifier, you continue to clap on this bad behavior, don't forget something like this might happen to you, and you still live in that society called Nigeria. Something like this might happen to you. Over here, we don't support bad behavior. As women, we come out to protest. We don't clap when harm happened to another of our fellow women. We don't care whether she went to put dollar inside her nose, inside her mouth. We don't care. What we care about, that was not a plan that you have you have to snuff life out of her. That was not the plan. The plan was for both of you to enjoy. And she's not going to give you a free cookies, and she have to ask for money. Nothing is free in this world. Because the most thing that is annoying most Nigerian women is that she asked for money, she went to hotel, so what? Many of you are married, your husband is not getting your cookies for free. You ask for money, he pay your rent, he feed you, he take care of you, he clothe you, buy you car and everything. That is not a free cookie. So if somebody want to do a quick one, he has to pay for it. And that does not come to become a death sentence for any woman. That is not a death sentence. You have to talk to your sons. You have to raise your son properly, because I look at the women that are defending this bad behavior. Most of them are mothers, and I believe they are going to raise toxic children, bad children, children that is going to be a problem to the society. Because if you can be defending a man that lure a woman to a hotel with the intention of having pleasure with her, and end up unlifing her, end up sending her to join America, and you want to tell me is normal? You want to tell me is her fault? You want to tell me she's greedy? No, girl, she's not greedy. There is no place in the world where the law say you cannot sell your cookies. Even many people in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, they still engage in cookies selling. Okay? It is an option. If you want to buy, you buy. If you don't want to buy, get out. You don't need to unlife anybody. Go train your son properly. Go rewrite your comments where you condemn the victim. There was a lady that was saying there should be no justice for a lady that go through something like this. And I went to her wall. I saw she was celebrating her own child. And I wrote on her Facebook that I'm happy you are a mother and you live in Nigeria. You're celebrating the birthday of your own child. What about if somebody choose to unlife this your child? Are you going to put the comment you just dropped on this lady's video that there should be no justice for them because they decide to go to the hotel with a man? Many women that have been married for years have encountered something like this. Their husband that they trusted for years, they have children with. Do the same thing to them. Are we going to blame them for getting married for 20 years and they'll end up being used for nonsense? Even the man that went to Ghana the other day to use a daughter for something like this, are we going to blame the mother for leaving the daughter with the father? Eh? He took the child all the way from abroad to Ghana, and he was exposed. Are we going to blame Papa for taking daughter? That is the question we should be asking. We should be using common sense and stop this moral judging and sentiments that many of us used and hate for women. Many of you think like the person that is doing all this thing. Many of you actually think and behave like these men that engage in unlifing women because they believe that the society is going to support them, that oh, she went to see a man, she's not supposed to do that and all those stuff. We should stop it. Stop it. If you want the society to move on, be in solidarity with another woman that lost her life. I don't care how she lost her life. That is not part of it. It's not part of the business. Okay? It's not part of the cookie business that you should take a woman to a place and the end of the day you unlife her. No, was not part of the agreement both of you made. The agreement was for both of you to enjoy yourself. And you decide to turn it around. And because these people know the society, the police, We don't hold them accountable. And the society we live is a problem. It's a very, very problematic society. We need to be very, very careful. We need to be very, very careful and very self-conscious of what we do. Are we helping or are we making the situation go big? It's a question. Many of us are problem on our own. Our comment, our thoughts, our mentality is a problem to the society, and we need to stop it. We need to stop it. I will come out maybe later in the day, in the night. I will want to read some comment session with you all, ladies, so that you will see what is going on. And I still repeat, be careful how you put yourself on this social media. Many Nigerian women, men, they don't want to see you say you are yuka, but they love to sleep with women and all this stuff. But they don't like to see you say it. They don't like to see you go beautiful. They don't like to see you change your life. They hate it. They want to see that mama face where mama will carry big something on their head and be suffering, big basin and all. And many of you have left that behind. They are not happy about it. They think they are going to be losing because many of them are not leveling up their life. They are not doing better for their life. Many of them are into criminal activities. Many of them don't want to learn a job. They don't want to go to school and utilize their education properly. They don't want to build the country. They want to sit down and cry nye, 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 nye on women, blame women for everything that is happening. Meanwhile, the quota of women in politics is not up to 3%. So that is why they bring the terms slave queen. So whenever you find yourself in the other hand of situation like this, you are branded as slave queen. You wanted money because they are all broke and angry. They broke and angry that you went to the hotel with audacity. You wanted to collect 50,000 from that guy. And so you have seen what you have seen now. So eat it up with potato. That's why they angry, they broke. They broke as us. They are in poverty. So they don't want to see black women waking up, getting up, demanding for something better. That is the same mentality most of these guys have that engage in something like this. They believe that because you want money and they don't have the money, they can use that money to entice you. And when you get there, they say, hey, you wanted money now. You see, we have cash you now. We wanted money, Abby. There's some money you want. You will be on social media and be doing. I believe that is most of the nonsense that we say to all these girls before their own lifetime. Women, wombs, go raise your children properly. Most of your children are nothing but bastards. Go and train them properly and keep that stinky mentality of yours and comment to your ass because many of you are stinking and many of you are wicked as the same as this man. It just happened that you people don't go and unlife these women. That is just the differentiation of many of you. You don't go unlife these women. If many of your boyfriend even ask you to set up all this TikTok to be the one that will be writing and talking, you will do it. Many of you will do it because you don't have sense. Many of you are male identified. Many of you are AKA worshippers. So you will do anything for a man. That is why you as a woman, be careful when you put yourself on internet, shaking your bum bum. You are putting yourself to be a prey to all these people. Be careful. Be very, very careful because they will set you up, they will get you, and they will do the unthinkable to you. We don't have many good men in our community. We don't have men that can be held accountable in our community. We need to do better as women. We need to be careful. Mothers, be careful. No matter your daughter will tell you, they collect money for the TikTok. Oh, my daughter, sit her up, down. Since you want to do this TikTok and there is money, take it as a job. It's not a place where you have to hook up with anybody. You see this blue app, my daughter, is very, very dangerous. The worst enemy can be there hiding and want to do something to you. Most of these men, they will want to use you to prove a point so that there will be comments all over social media that because black men, many of them love to prove a point. Yes. They can, when I normally say they can pregnate you to prove a point that you are irresponsible woman. I know what I'm talking about, okay? So be careful. Be very, very careful. Stop being male worshiper. Stop being male identified. Think of yourself as a woman. Look at your environment. Look at things that have happened to people. Don't let anybody deceive you that it cannot happen to you. It can happen to anybody. Most of these women that have been unlived for years, many of them, they trusted the people that did those things to them. They trusted them so much. They lied to them. You see, many of them, it's not even only women. You see, the other day, they lure a man that wanted to sell his house. And at the end of the day, they unlive the man and they send him down 6 feet. They took his money. They pose as if they are rich. They want to buy the house. They they unlife the man. That is who they are. We are talking about a man. Not talk of saying you as a woman, you are vulnerable. Be careful. Some of them might come with, show me your breast, show me your body, show me your whatever. Be careful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go check what the atrocity the men in your community have done. Go check how all these dusty, crusty, jobless are destroying family and destroying women by unlifing young girls. Go check how jobless they are. They don't want to do anything in their life. Instead of complaining, that is the only thing that they are good on. Complaining about feminism, complaining about the way the women dress, complaining about how the women shake their bum on social media. That is not the thing that is affecting you. The thing that is affecting you is that other fellow men of yours that is in the power of politics and whatever, the money that is supposed to be enjoying the society, that they are holding the money. Your father could not claim the money. Many of your father were all over everywhere, running after different women, sleeping around, calling it polygamy. And at the end of the day, you have to unlash your pain. You know, how uh, I don't who they talk. I'm not this, so I'll come now. What you be want? Waiting. You know they again. You know they. Okay. Sir. Um, so you need to be very, very careful how you carry yourself around on social media. They can come in different way. They can come in different form. Just seeing you on this app and you are careless, it might not end good. In this same app, we will announce about you, talk about you. Please. Like me, I'm not going to go hook up with anybody from this app if I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I'm not. Europe, for example, is safe. If you, for example, you want, I live in Europe, let me put myself here. You want to hook up with somebody, even in this Europe safe, that is safe. You have to be conscious too. You have to very, very conscious. Not to talk of a country where the land have become bloody. You want to hook up with vicious people that can do anything, that can harm women in any way. Hello? Okay. Mistakenly call me. So you have to be careful. Please be careful. Mothers, look at your daughters. All those things that they put on social media, many men are going crazy. It's supposed to be a innocent pictures. Many of the videos are innocent, but many of these dusty, crusty, jobless, anger men, mentally deranged, they are not going to take it normal. They will want to prove a point to your followers. They will want, because many of them don't want women progress. They don't want women to progress. It make them feel anger. They say it's feminism. Oyibo that brought feminism. I would have showed my environment. They don't cry about feminism. They have never, feminism have never stopped them not to clean their gutter. Feminism have never stopped Oyibo not to build mansion, create aircraft, private jets, cars that many of you are lusting after to even buy a human being for. Eh? Feminism have never stopped them not to provide for their family. It's only the black man that feminism have stopped not to do anything for anybody because of a woman think that she deserves something better. It has stopped them not to do anything. That is how you see this the vicious and wicked people they are. You have to think very well when you go put yourself in a problem or trusting after this man that you see on social media, a complete stranger. Ah, come, don't worry. Ah, no, me, I have sisters now. I can't do that thing to you. Lie. How many times have you seen men protesting? Go to comment. Go to comment when things happen to women, then you will know the community where you are, that they don't like you. They don't like you. They want to prove a point. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to close this chat and we'll talk later in the evening when I come. At times, when I come in the evening, I just feel like it's late. I don't want to be on social media that late. I'll call you back. I don't want to be on social media that late. But at times, I look at it, I'm bored now, and I don't have like I don't have like babies at home. My house is so quiet. My kids are grown. At times, I think I will be doing video at night. We'll just chat, we'll talk and all, so that we can build this platform and have a good conversation. Okay, because I know my content is not a popular opinion, is not a 5 minutes video. We talk about celebrity, blah, blah, blah. No, we talk about things that I feel from my heart, things that are affecting people, things that can affect me and you and anybody in the society, because we live in a very dangerous society. We live in a very bloody one, and we need to sensitize people. We need to talk about a lot of things that is truly eating us up and destroying the society. So let me leave you all, everyone. I love all of you. It's the real Yedo Girl on Facebook, sorry, on YouTube and on Facebook, Single Mother, Single Father in Europe. And presenter, we're not the presentable on this my page. If you like this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. And bye bye, everyone.